Hey YouTube, welcome back. I'm Cindy with CNC Treasures and this is my crafting channel. Today what I'm going to be doing is a simple dirty pour. And all that is where I pour the paint into the cup and then pour the paint out of the cup onto the canvas. I am going to be using this flower cup. It's the same cup that I used in my reverse flower dip, I believe in video number 2 or 3. So if you haven't seen that one, you can go back and see how that flower turned out. But I'm going to use it just to dump the paint out, see what kind of design we get, and let it sit. So give me just a moment to bring you down on the canvas and we'll get started. As you can see here, I have my scale because I'm going to weigh out how much paint I need. So for this 12 by 12 inch canvas, I need about 6.5 ounces of paint. So I'm going to pour this paint in the cup and then pour it out on the canvas. I'm going to be using all ready mixed paints today. So all of these are by Artist Loft with the exception of one. I have bright yellow. I have titanium white. Then I threw in a Enchanted Forest, which is a green tone. And that is by, who is that? By Master's Touch. Here we go. Can you see that? It's a glare on there. Okay. And then a color that I just really love in Artist Loft premix paints is their copper. Isn't that pretty? And then I'm going to be using phthalo blue. And when I say ready mix, most of the paints that you see me use, I've mixed with some sort of additive, either Floetrol or mixing medium or pouring medium, but these are already mixed, which means they are already prepared for pour painting. I don't use these paints in my Dutch pour because they are too heavy. Dutch pour technique has to be thinned down a lot more than these. So I'm going to use these for this technique. So let me put the cup here. I'm going to tear it or zero it out. And then I'm going to pour some paint in. Going to start with yellow. And I need this to be on ounces, and it's not. There we go. I love white next to yellow. I don't know what that is. White nor yellow are my favorite colors, but when I see them in a painting next to each other, I love it. I've never used this. I didn't realize that. And I'm not layering the paints one on top of each other. I'm just pouring them in and letting them mix together. You know, I think I'm going to stop there. I think this may be enough paint. So let me move these out the way. See, my paint is all just mixed in there. See that? Move the scale. I'm going to move these paints out of the way because I am going to spin just a little. Here is our canvas. And you know what? Let me put a mat up under here so this doesn't slip. One sec. Here's my round mat. So I'm gonna put that on there. Let me move you back some. Okay. That should help. So let me get this cup up here, and that should be about the middle. I'm not gonna measure it. All right. I'm gonna pour, not just pour down, I'm going to pour like a ring pour in small circles. I don't see my copper at all. Well, I sit a little bit over there on that side. There we go. All right. I'm going to pour a flow extender around here. This is a different canvas than I've ever used, and I see already where the canvas has the paint stopping. So give me just a second to get a flow extender. I'll put it on here and I'll wreck it and spin it out. Okay. Definitely something dried in there. This is just a titanium white that I had already mixed. And I need my palette knife. This spatula is close by, so I'm going to use that. And all this flow extender does is to help the paint move. I'm pushing it right up against the edge of the paint. I forgot everything today. I don't have my torch in here. I don't know what's going on with me. And I guess my cup wasn't quite as center as I thought, or either my canvas is not level, because you can see it's coming off that edge and it's way away from the edge over here. So one of those two things happen. The inside of this cup, if you could see it, It's just gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna lift this cup up. The paint already ran into the middle, so I don't have to close that up. I'm gonna wreck it with this. Get a paper towel. This just puts some detail into the painting. These kind of look like peacock feathers. Okay. I think, let me get a torch. Okay. Get the air bubbles out. And I'm going to spin. I'm not going to spin it hard because there's a lot of paint and I don't want it to fly all over my kitchen. Okay, here we go. Wow. Isn't that beautiful? That one spin almost did it for me. You see where the paint hasn't come all the way to the edge over there, over here. I think this needs a little help. I'll put a little paint on there to help that extend on off. Okay. I'm gonna spin again, and that should be it. Ooh, I used a lot of paint. Wow, I love it. I absolutely love it. Let me lift it up just a little so you can see. There's something in my paint over here. Let me torch it again. I don't see any yellow, and I'm sad about it. These other colors were dominant and they took over. But can you see that, YouTube? This is gorgeous. I love it. Let me lift it up for you. There you go. There you have it, a dirty pour on top of the flower cup. See a little bit of glare there, that's better. See the detail in here? This looks like flowers. Isn't that beautiful? Well, that's it for today. I want to remind you, if you haven't, to like and subscribe on this video And when the notification bell comes up, make sure you hit that so that you're notified every time I upload a video. Thanks for joining me this evening. I'll see you in my next video. Have a good evening. Bye.